had a driving complaint came in from one of the fire department employees. Vehicle weaving all over the road, no license plate. We'll see if we can catch up to it.
So I wanted us to meet today to talk about the next year's upcoming Towards Zero Death enforcement grants.
9656.
9656.
I located that vehicle, 16th Avenue North at 2nd Street.
Do you have a 28 on the vehicle?
No plates. How you doing tonight, sir? Fine. Do you have a driver's license insurance card with you?
Copy.
Can I see it, please?
What we have here on the screen is a list of the over 300 agencies who have applied for federal funding.
Do you have anything to drink while you're out at Molitor's tonight, Todd?
I did. I had one drink. Yep.
What time was that one drink at?
Probably about a half an hour ago.
The federal funding used for the Towards Zero Death enforcement grants focuses on behaviors including occupant protection, impaired driving, distraction, and speed enforcement.
Since I can smell some alcohol coming out of the car, you willing to run through a quick test, make sure okay be driving?
Yeah.
What you're looking at on the screen is our draft of the 2017 Towards Zero Death enforcement calendar. Anything in blue right here is our active enforcement that our law enforcement agencies are doing. Education combined with enforcement is what's known to change dangerous driving behavior. We support our enforcement campaigns through earned and paid media throughout our campaign.
Just keep your head still and watch my finger with your eyes only, okay? Keep watching it. Go really slow here.
Once the final funding amounts are determined, we as the grant coordinators will go out and meet with our fiscal and partner agencies in the grant to develop the work plan throughout the grant year.
I want you to take 9 steps down the white line. You're gonna turn and take 9 steps back. All right, go all the way through without stopping.
My name is Jim Mortensen with St. Cloud PD. We're the fiscal agent. We administer the grant.
On a night like tonight, I believe there's Kimball PD, Cold Spring PD, and White Park PD that are all out with their officers, and they're allowed to patrol for this detail. There's not a specified area. It's all roads within Benton and Stearns counties. Pull in there for me. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going.
But on the enforcement calendar, I'll get this out shortly here, and I'm going to enter all these dates in Roar.
An employee of the Super America called in, said there is an intoxicated female that was currently pumping gas into her vehicle. One of the other special detail units is out with her right now, so we're only a few blocks away, so we'll go see what's going on.
And then our next big one is through the last few days in November and through all the weekends in December. That's impaired driving.
We got a complaint. The reason why we were talking to you is because people thought you were impaired. You want to run through the test to make sure okay be driving?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I appreciate that. All right, you said you hadn't been drinking tonight, is that true?
No, sir.
All right.
Ultimately, the goal of this entire program is to reduce the serious injuries and deaths on the road. So if we have targeted enforcement in those areas where your city has a lot of crash data, that's where we use it, where we do the planning for it.
So watch my finger. Keep your head still for me. That's the one thing about law enforcement is you remember these things, they stick in your head. I can specifically remember every single crash I've been to, alcohol related or not, that involved a dead body.
When you're looking at your city crash data, you want to be able to take your enforcement and find out where the crash is happening. And you guys already do a good job of that, but that's where we're going to make the biggest impact.
Right now I have reason to believe that you're showing signs of impairment, all right? So right now I'm going to be placing you under arrest.
Okay, that's
We're driving while impaired. Put your hands behind your back. So when it comes to people calling in, there's a lot more people out there looking, and we're always pleased when anytime someone calls in a complaint on a possible impaired driver.
7904, the employee is indicating that you are behind the right vehicle.
Okay, reason I stopped you, minor safety hazard. I noticed that your driver's side headlight's out on your car.
Yeah.
It's kind of a minor deal, I know, but if the other side goes up, it becomes a major problem real quick while you're going down the road tonight. So you got to make sure you get that fixed as soon as you can, okay?
I absolutely will.
Drive safe, all right? Yep.
Will do.
When it comes to vehicles like the one we just had stopped for a headlight out, I understand that it's not really an indicator in and of itself of impairment, but when you come across a vehicle that has a clear violation of any kind, me personally, if I'm out looking for impaired drivers, I don't see any purpose to let that individual continue driving without making that stop, because if you're waiting for them to cross the line or waiting for them to make a wide turn, that's the opportunity that you're allowing that person to injure or kill someone.
License status valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
You anything to drink tonight?
No, I drank a little bit earlier, but I haven't been drinking since.
What's earlier?
Like around 8 o'clock.
All right, you willing to run through a test and make sure okay be driving then?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, have you step out for me real quick, all right?
All right.
For this test, what you have to do is arms at your side, feet together again for me. Look at your toe and count 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Keep counting until I tell you to stop. All right, go ahead and begin.
1001.
Depends on how impaired the person is, but when it comes right down to it, you get all types, whether they're cooperative, all the way to the point that they're yelling and screaming the whole way to the jail and all the way through the process. All right, just keep going till I tell you stop.
All right, 1010.
All right, says all zeros, right?
Yep.
All right, let's take a deep breath, blow in there for me. Blow, 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 blow. Okay. All right, well, here's the deal, Kai. Right now, I believe I had too much to drink to be driving, so I need to place your hands behind your back. You hear it a lot from people that I pull over. They'll yell at me and say, why am I wasting my time pulling cars over? And they'll ask, why am I not out doing real law enforcement, real cop work? And the point is when it comes to DPI enforcement, traffic enforcement, this is saving lives. 9656, 1038.
9656, go ahead.
1038, 400 block of 1st Street North.
Different.
License
Different,
status
I don't know,
valid. NCIC person clear. NCIC clear.
How's it going tonight? Driver's license, insurance card with you?